Hey ladies, so it's Mickey and I am about to go have dinner with my husband. Excuse me, that's at work. So I didn't get to record this video right after I posted the last one. So yeah, so this video's on my centering appointment. Now we are having it every 2 weeks. And then I think right after Christmas, sometime right at the beginning of January, we're gonna start just meeting with us and just the midwives individually. And then we meet again in April and basically to tell our birth stories. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do this without tearing up or anything like that. So yeah, this last one we actually were able to bring our husbands. Unfortunately, my husband was the only husband that couldn't make it just because of his schedule. It's just crazy. So yeah, not a surprise. We talked a little bit before we went to labor and delivery. The main focus of this last one was going to labor and delivery and getting the tour. My husband and I did take a tour, but they didn't discuss midwife procedures. They just talked about how they usually do it when somebody comes in. So yeah, so there's quite a bit of difference. One of the main differences was the midwives have priority over these 3 rooms, which have all 3 of them, or there might be 4 rooms. They have tubs in them. So that's really cool. Usually when you call, you just say you're a midwife patient, and if one of those 3 rooms or 4 rooms are available, then you'll get into one of those. So that's really cool. The tubs are not full-size tubs like what I have. They are taller. That's what I did notice. They're pretty tall. But they are shorter. They're about almost half the size or 3/4 the size of a standard tub. So that was a little weird, and it does have jets and stuff like that. So that's cool. I like that. We can labor in there as much as we want. We just can't give birth in them. Let's see what else. They showed us the birthing balls. They have one, and it's like on a stand, so it doesn't move around. If you do want to take it off, someone's going to be behind you. They had one that looked like a peanut. It was peanut shaped, and they said that sometimes if you're laying down or whatever, they'll put that in between your legs. That helps stabilize you some. If you are confined to your bed, they have the bar. They also showed different positions that the bed actually takes. So if you do get stuck in the bed, you're able to labor the way that you want to, even though you're going to be confined to a bed, or even if you are confined to a bed. So that was cool. They explained the procedure from the time that you check in or call in to the time that you give birth. You basically, you have no choice for the first 20 minutes after you check in to be confined to the bed. You are monitored. You're giving, I guess, like the non-stress test type thing and checking, make sure the baby is okay. Once you are cleared of that, if everything is looking good, then you are taking off all the machines. And of course, if you test positive for strep B, you have to do the antibiotics as well. So you will be tied down to that IV. They showed us, like, that room is a lot smaller than the other labor and delivery rooms. That's what I did notice between the 2 tours. So there isn't that much room, but they did show how they can move the furniture around to give you more space to walk around if you want to in there. They also said if you want to go into the hallways and walk around, you're more than welcome to do that as well. The nurses aren't as used to people doing that, though, for some reason. It's a little weird. Let's see. what else did we go over? Oh, they showed us the birthing stool as well. That was another thing. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned there's a bar that they can attach to the bed. They showed us the mirror that you can use as well, and what happens after baby's born. They said if you want them to, they will delay clamping. They just went over basically everything. And, I really enjoyed going to this tour just to see the difference between the two. Not too much variation, but there is the variation of, the birthing ball and stuff like that. So yeah, it hit me while we were there that, I'm the furthest along of the group. And in a few weeks, I will be there giving birth to my baby. And actually, okay, I won't cry. I'm not going to cry. The fact that I'm going to be leaving the hospital this time with my baby is just sorry. It's crazy to think about it because, I've gone to the hospital 3 times before and to have D&Cs, and this time I'm actually going to be leaving with one rather than leaving one there. Is just it's pretty awesome. Sorry. So yeah, when I left there, that reality sort of hit me when I got into the car, and I was just I was a mess. So I had to wait to drive. I had to calm myself down before I could drive. One thing really sucked about that appointment where, we did have centering. We did talk a little bit with our husbands and stuff. They gave us advice. And then we did belly checks. We also do our blood pressure and stuff like that. And if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I've just been under a lot of stress at work the past week. And of course, all of a sudden, my blood pressure was high. My blood pressure for the past 2 appointments have been 119 and 118 over something in the 70s. Which is great. Unfortunately, this time my blood pressure was in the 130s over 80 something. So yeah, my blood pressure was pretty high. They weren't too worried about it until they got my urine sample. I did have a trace amount. They said just a tiny bit of protein in my urine. And, that could have to do with the fact that because I was under stress, I did eat stuff that I shouldn't have eaten, because I was in a rush to do stuff. I did go out to eat and when I shouldn't have. So, I just need to keep myself in check, which sometimes is hard, but I need to do it. There's no going around this. I need to do it. I've gotten this far, doing great with my sugar levels and everything. And that's the weird part. I have protein in my urine, or a little bit of it, and my blood checks have been fine. So that sort of confused me. Overall, she said she was really happy about what I've been doing and how I've been doing. I only gained, from 2 weeks ago, I believe it was 0.2 or 0.3 pounds. I'm still under my pre-pregnancy weight. She's like, you can gain a few more pounds, and you'll still be in the good range. She's like, I'm just really proud of you and how good you've been doing. So I'm happy about that, and she's happy about that, and hopefully we will be able to get through this together and not have to have any complications. So yeah, that's about it. Sorry about the tears. I knew it was gonna happen, but I was really trying to fight it. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that happened. I'll keep y'all updated on any changes that might happen. I don't know if I should still do my perinatal appointment one because I'm going every single week. Like, do you seriously want to keep on hearing, oh, she's doing good or whatever? You know, it just seems like the same video over and over again, just me in different clothes. So, just let me know. If not, that's fine. I don't mind not recording that one. I'd rather record something that's different than something that's just the same. And that is it. I will see y'all Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Hopefully, I'm not too busy with all this crap going on at school. Yeah. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for all your support and all your love. I just seriously don't know what I would do without you ladies. I know I've said that. Of course, my husband calls right at the end of this video. Anyways, yeah, if you want to friend me or whatever on Facebook, just remember to send me a private message because I probably won't add you if you don't. I just like to know who's following me before I add them. It just makes me feel a little bit more secure. You know, there's so many people out there that are just mean just to be mean or start drama just to start drama, and I'm definitely not one of those people that likes that kind of negativity in my life. So I like to get to know you a little bit before I add you. You know, hopefully there's no hard feelings on that. You can understand, especially now that I'm about to have a baby and I do plan to post pictures and stuff. I don't want it to be like, you know, I've heard horror stories of people getting their pictures taken and other people using their baby pictures and stuff like that. And that's just wrong, you know? So I don't know. I feel a little bit more secure getting to know you a little bit more before I add you. What else? I think that's really all I needed to say. And, yeah. All right. I gotta go. Bye.